Actually figured a few things out. The first one that I figured out, well, the connector I should say, on the left side, and then the guided missile, the player guided, will be on the right. Just to kind of switch it up, make sure you don't. This is one of my original missiles that I created, and it works decently well. I'm actually going to spawn in a ship here in a bit and tear out the missiles out of it, because I spent, I'm wanting to say like 4 months perfecting those missiles, and for degree that the other ones were. So I will be figuring that out, because right now I'll let's see, I don't need, yeah, I'll go ahead and just do it this way. I'll show you what's going on with it. Alright, so you connect it up. I was still going to refill, and to fire it you would press, oh, 2 is no longer active. Right, I changed the name of it, so alright. Shit, where's mine? There it is. I got the override thrust set to 50. I might have to turn it down, but if the player is not near it, it tends to fall out of the sky. Oh, nope, nope. The tracking is off. This is where a script would really help. But since I can't use a script on console, I am stuck with this. It basically orbits. It will impact, but not all the time. Right now it's mostly just a distraction, which is unfortunate. So I'm still having issues with the vanilla missiles. So I'll have to tear them apart and figure that out. Let's try turning this down. We'll do, instead of 50, we'll do 40% thrust. Because there might just be too much thrust causing this missile to lose direction and not be able to actually get into the orientation that it needs to hit the target. Go ahead and fill it up. Should be good. Speed was pretty good, distance was good, and this might be one of the times it smacks the earth. Okay, yeah, it's just, there we go. Yeah, scripted missiles actually impact. It's pretty hard to get them to impact when you're not using scripts, which is the issue with console. It works great against player ships, because when it goes to intercept, it will actually hit the ship. But against AI, especially stationary targets, it won't intercept. Let's go ahead and show the launch. Oh, that's problematic. Let's move this. That was the wrong buttons. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit 6 and 8 and 5. Lock it down with 7. Okay, that's problematic. Let's see, can I get it? I sure got it in here into a pickle, didn't I? Alright, you know what? I don't need all these welder walls anyway. I do have more welders than what I actually need. So we'll do that. You know what? That should be close enough. There we go. Oh, nice. It would appear that the missile is actually already completely welded. No, it is not. I turned off the welder. No, I didn't. I turned off the projector, didn't I? Might help if I turn that back on. There we go. Alright, now lock you, put you down, extend you, raise you. And launch. Uh-oh. Shit. Something happened. What happened? Why is it not? Oh, seriously? Alright. We will unlock you and launch. What the hell? Well, that did not happen last time. So, what happened? Okay, we'll try that again. Just tested this and it worked out fine, and now it's not. So that is unfortunate. That's the wrong button. Close enough. Might help if I turn on the projector, huh? Alright, so it's locked currently, which is good. Thought I worked out all the kinks, apparently not. Relock that. Exit out of you. Okay. That's it this time. Nope, it's gonna fall short. I do not know why it does that. That is pretty irritating. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, still got some bugs to figure out. Let's see if I can use the guided missile. I should have... No. Which one was it on? Oh, well, that's problematic. I don't have... the player guided one built, or at least programmed to it. Let's see, it keeps moving away. Let's see. Enemies. It's really the only thing that I can think of that's preventing this. Well, I ain't really doing anything, so go figure, I guess. This one's doing build. Is this one not fully set up? Okay. That might be half my issue. Oh, okay, it's right there. Dude, how many times is it increasing thrust override? Okay, we'll take that off. That might have been the issue then. We'll try it at 40 again. Come on. Stop being stubborn. Alright. Go ahead and connect it up. It's flying a little bit better. It's still flying. I mean, I guess that's actually fine flying straight. The way it'll launch itself up into the air anyway. Oh, it's gonna smack the ground, isn't it? Yep. I do not know what causes it to lose target like that. That is irritating though. Okay, so I might actually need to keep that at a higher altitude. That might have been why I did that. So, whoop, nope. We'll do 100 meters, see if that does. Now it's kind of gaining altitude as it flies off now. It's not going to help, but it's still going to plummet to the ground. I wonder, is it doing that because the player isn't near there? That's the reason this is going to be really hard to actually use unless you're in a PvP situation. Which, I mean, it'd be nice if this Iron Dome was an actual Iron Dome, but considering I don't have scripts on here or my Steam account anymore, I won't be able to really do anything with that. goes that. This was originally designed to work in space. That might be why this isn't working. I might have to do something different to get this to work on a planet. This was also originally designed for a vertical launch system. Okay, so that's what I want. I do want the intercept. But why is it not doing the thing that it needs to do? Wait a minute. Is that why I had that done? I also wanted to target the closest enemy. Okay, we'll try that. I don't honestly think that's going to really change anything. Oh, that's upside down. Let's well, not even upside down, just sideways. So it was pain. Hopefully we can get it to work. So if we can get it to actually work and hit the target, I can focus on the player-guided missiles that I was trying to design. They are turning out to be more reliable than this, anyway. The rear thrusters aren't actually engaging properly. I wonder if... Yeah, the rear thruster didn't engage. Let's see, maybe if I put that back up... I always do that. Maybe if I increase that, it will work. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, what was that? It was number 4, if I remember right. Thruster 4, set override. We'll do 50, didn't quite work. 100 was too much last time, so we'll do 60. Oh, come on, why does it do that every time? Alright, let's see. Does that have the light armor, or does that have the heavy armor? Okay, so that does have the light armor. It even has light armor on the nose. Okay. So it still might be weight related. I might have to take the armor off of it. We'll see. I would prefer not to. Let's see. I think I have heavy armor. Yeah. What I got in here? I got heavy armor to prevent it from fucking itself up. Okay. Probably should have changed the name of this, because I'm not actually building the Patriot system. I'm trying to get the missiles to work. Okay. It's gonna crash into the planet again. Yep, there it goes. I do not know what's causing that. We are 833 meters or kilometers away. Was it meters? Yeah, those meters. Wait a minute. Is it smoking on the bottom? Or is that... No, okay, that's the signal. Probably should have picked a better ship to be shooting at. That thing has a shit ton of missiles anyway. Or guns. I did disable the rockets on it, though. Actually, now that I think about it, the rocket pods on there are actually designed to shoot at large ships, not small grid. So, alright, this is kind of irritating. Am I having... Okay, let's see, that's stockpile. What is the other rear thruster? This is where build vision would be really freaking handy. Oh, yay, he doesn't have the... That's awesome. Meters a second. I'll put that back up to 100, see if that'll do it. I don't want it to align to gravity, because that wouldn't... probably wouldn't do what I want it to do. So intercept is what I want. I want it to ram the target, but why isn't it ramming the target? I had target prediction set on and it wasn't working. So let's try it without that and see if we can get it to work. I'm honestly at a loss here. This is... I see why it took so long to get the last set of missiles calibrated properly, because this is a huge pain in the ass. And that was done in a vacuum of space, so this is really... well, sad that I can't get it to work. Let's see. We'll go ahead and launch it and see what happens. Okay, so that looks good. The override is working. Is the override getting shut off when the other one... Okay, no, that's working. Oh. And it overshot. Not by a lot, but it did overshoot. Okay, so... what did I take off? I took off precision mode. Is it gonna come back and hit the target or no? What's it doing? Oh, so close, so close, so close! Oh. Okay. So it would appear that I am going to have to get the override shut off after the other... oh, hi, the sun's coming up. After the other mode takes over, it needs to shut override off. So let's see, this one is the timer for the takeoff. This is the timer delay. That's actually a bit long. We'll do 10 seconds. We'll do setup actions. Perfect. We'll do override percentage. Zilch. This will... whoa! No, I want these just to arm. I don't want it to arm on off. Okay. Turns on A high behavior. Wait. Why does it... okay. Why the fuck is it doing both of them? Okay, that's part of my problem, probably. Why is it turning on AI behavior for both of these? It overrides the other block. So if both of those are turned on, I'm pretty sure they're going to be conflicting with each other, which is why it's probably not hitting the target. Okay, we are going to... Well, first I need to figure out which block does what. This one is the intercept, correct? Yeah, so I want the offensive, and I need the flight removed. So we are going to do that, and then we are going to test this one. Okay, damn it, this might be the issue that I've been having, just right here. It was activating both of the overrides for that, which it does not need to be doing. Let's go ahead and get this thing full on hydrogen. So glad I'm not doing this in survival. Okay, now it should deactivate the override. It's not throttling. Ooh, that's a fail. That's a fail. Okay, so maybe... I'm not going to be able to catch you, am I? That's fine. There's an entity list for a reason. Oh, there's so many little small grids. I mean, that works. So apparently, I did not turn on the other block, which is a problem. Maybe it needs both of them. I don't see why it would need both of them. I could see why it would need one of them, but not both. I'd be dead right there. Okay, so let's turn... I need to turn that on. So let's go with that. Let's turn that block back on. On. Okay. Let's try that. Do I think this is gonna work? No, not at all. It took me 4 months to figure out the last missiles and to get them set up properly. And that was at least 2.5 years ago, maybe longer. Okay, so that one's not turning on. There's a problem. I need to get that figured out because that should be turning on. That's probably why it's falling out of the sky and having issues. So one of them is not working. It's just flying right past again. Okay, so I need to turn on AI behavior for both of them. Okay. So if AI behavior is not turned on for both of them, it does not work. That seems, okay. So I didn't fuck that up, I'm just being stupid. Let's just literally turn block on. Okay. So we will turn on AI behavior. Arm those. Override percentage off. Okay. Now why... Hang on. I need to figure out why that one thruster isn't activating. Okay, so those are all on. We will go to... I believe it's this one. Set up actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all those should be on, which means oh, you're kidding me. Okay, yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to grab a different missile because this one was designed improperly. You know what? Let me just flip that. Let's see. I wish these worked. These do not work because this is my original design. Because you can have this set up for the Patriot system, but it only works on PC because you get stripped to run them. So they're a point-and-shoot weapon, which fucking sucks. I do not want a point-and-shoot weapon. I don't think it really matters which one. Only thing that really matters is making sure that this shit's gonna work. So we'll do it that way. That could be the problem right there, is it doesn't have, let's see, 1, so I'm missing 2 and 3, so this one will be 2. This one will be 3. Alright, and go up here. And we'll grab 2. Then we'll grab 3. That is probably honestly the issue that I was having with the other missile. I could totally see me not noticing that for 4 months. I guess we'll know if it works. If it works, I have my answer. I'm just fucking retarded. Okay, yeah, see, that's on now. Let's see here. Please go up, don't smack the ground, and please actually intercept. It's not intercepting. Huh. Is it going into the ground? What are you doing? Oh, fireball. Okay. I should have probably most definitely disabled all of its weapons, because it's shooting these missiles down quick as shit. Which is kind of fine. I kind of need it to actually be able to hit the target, even with weapon systems engaged. Okay, so I got collision avoidance on. Is that still... you know what? I just realized AI is very particular with its thrust, and it's missing a thruster. I forgot about that. I forgot that guy's YouTube channel. I forgot his name. He talked about it a couple of times. Let's see. We will go ahead and... we'll go ahead and replace this warhead. And then I'm going to throw a thruster in there. but it's not going to be set up because I don't want it to be set up. That's why I'm putting it in the front where there's no ability for it to function. But that should alleviate. Yeah, okay, that alleviated that. Let's see if it now works better. I forgot, it has to have thrust in all directions, even though you want it to impact. It has to have a thruster. It has to at least think that it has a thruster, which it did not have. Let's go ahead and recover that so this doesn't get blown the fuck up easily. Alright. Shit. Those thrusters are on. That's a problem. It should be fine. It's, God damn it. They might help it, though. We're gonna find out. Please just... What the fuck is it doing? It flew completely past it. It just flew in a giant ass arc. Alright, you know what? I will be removing the guns on here now just to figure out what's going on. Keep shooting me a little bit. That hurt a lot. Oh yeah, I'd be dead. I forgot the guy who made this ship. It's a really nice ship. It's very... Ow, shit. Covered in guns. Oh right, I can't see who made it because we'll just say my name. Ow! Can you fuck off, please? Alright. What the fuck? There we go. Those interior turrets will most likely still shoot at that, but I'm not too worried about that. You should probably put plates on that, but I'm not too worried at the moment. I just want to see and track how this flies. God damn, dude. I get it. You want hydrogen. Holy fuck. I believe it's 2. Yeah, it's 2 to launch. Now, technically, it's still not full, so you gotta wait. It should be full. Alright, now, hopefully... Okay, the padding is still not working. It's first of all, it's flying sideways, kind of. Oh! The fuck did it just hit? Okay, it took out a weapon system. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, so it's dodging the fucking gunfire that's coming in. Apparently. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So against unweaponized targets, it's effective. But against armed targets, it's not. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass to figure out. But, it looks like I'll at least be able to get a prototype onto the mod.io. Because it is working. I'm not going to fill it full of hydrogen this time, because it didn't need all the hydrogen last time. So I'm going to wait till it gets to the 3 mark and then launch it. God damn it. We'll see if it impacts again in the same manner. Pretty sure it's set up to take out weaponry. I should probably set it to take out basically everything. Oh my god, it's so fast. Oh, what's it gonna hit this time? Try to take out something. I didn't realize that was even there. This thing has a fuck ton of thrust on it. Holy shit. So obviously I could redesign this missile and it would probably be better. I will go ahead and I'm going to end this stream obviously because I kind of figured out what's going on with the missiles, but I need to figure out a proximity based way of setting this off. So I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to bury a sensor inside of this to detect blocks so that it will detonate everything. I'll be re-uploading the missiles since the ones that I did upload aren't even set up properly, because this is straight up one that I just pulled right off my workshop, not my workshop but the mod.io, and it's not built properly, so it's ineffective. So that is unfortunate. I'll have to move some thrusters around to get that working and figure out a means of setting this off, because if you actually detonate the warhead, it does more damage than if it just explodes on impact. So I need to figure out a way of detonating the warhead, which is where the sensor will come in. So I'll figure that out and I'll get this finished. I need to go ahead and program the projector on this side for another right-sided top-mounted guided missiles. I need to reconfigure this left tube bottom and then put my player guided ones in here. That way you can launch the AI and then launch your guided, and you can follow the AI one in and deal more damage. Mainly the AI block is mostly going to, or the AI block, the AI missile is mostly just there to take up gunfire anyway, so that the player can actually hit where they want to hit and detonate the missile. There is a button to detonate it, so you can detonate it prematurely, or you can detonate it when you get closer to your target to deal maximum damage. I don't have any of them out here to show you, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah. I don't have any available at the moment to show you, so I will show you that all when I get this done. I probably won't do another video until I get the radar working. So I'll try to figure that all out. The radar will be functional where it will actually detect the enemy and send, if you have a drone, it'll send a drone to it. But I also want to set this up to be kind of automated to where you don't have to do anything. If there are 2 AI missiles, it will launch the missiles on its own to take out the target. I think that would be really nice, hence the whole Iron Dome thing. That's why I'm building the Patriot system. That's the reason why it has its block there to actually control it. The only issue it has, it's too heavy. With the way that this is designed, you cannot actually use the hinge properly without using a mod, which I might actually wind up downloading and using. We'll see. I'm trying to keep this as vanilla as possible. Obviously it has a shit ton of DLC involved, but it's turning out pretty well. So I'll get back to figuring out these missiles, because it's going to be very, very entertaining. Oh, fuck this.